we are kicking things off with a massive debate on the future of work. BNY CEO Robin Vince is making a bold statement, arguing that artificial intelligence is not a job destroyer, but a massive creator of new jobs and new markets. He details how the adoption of AI allows companies to unlock new capacity for knowledge-based work, leading to faster growth and more employment. And we dive into the specific numbers from BNY's recent first-quarter earnings to see how much AI is already shaping their operations and creating digital employees. This is a game changer for the financial sector, and you won't want to miss this analysis.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we shift gears completely to look at the quiet anxieties brewing in our classrooms. Daniel McCarthy reports on a warning from an Ivy League professor about what is happening to college students, suggesting they are self-censoring out of fear of each other. He explores how the dynamics of social media are creating a new form of social control, where students are afraid to discuss politics because of online scrutiny, and we examine the chilling effect of this self-imposed social pressure on free expression. Now, let's talk about rebuilding America's industrial heartland. Sailna Zito takes us to New Kensington, Pennsylvania, where Thomas Tull is leading a massive vision to revitalize U.S. manufacturing by launching Ray Build. Tull shares his story about turning old industrial centers into hubs of innovation, and we look at how his work is connecting with giants like Amazon, and how he is actively working to bridge the critical skills gap in the trades, partnering with figures like Mike Rowe to secure the future of American manufacturing. And finally, we wrap up with a glimpse into the world of digital culture. Social media content creator Jason Riley shares his first encounter with a fried pie at Jacksonville's original fried pie shop, showing us how everyday moments and digital personalities are shaping modern culture. Stay with us as we keep digging into these stories and the big issues defining our world. The Bank of New York Mellon is firmly asserting that artificial intelligence is a creator of jobs, not a destroyer, in response to growing industry concerns about automation. BNY CEO Robin Vince argued that AI enables companies to invest in new jobs and markets, fostering knowledge-based work that generates positive operating leverage. Vince emphasized that savings realized through AI deployment allow firms to pursue further investments, stating, "I think when you can save in one place, it allows you to be able to do more." This stance comes amid broader industry anxiety regarding job displacement due to AI adoption. Jenny Johnson, CEO of asset management firm Franklin Templeton, echoed this sentiment, noting that technological advancements have historically led to new opportunities, suggesting that new tools will reveal unforeseen necessities. BNY's internal adoption of AI is substantial. In its recent first-quarter earnings, the $562 billion asset company reported a more than 10% increase in software releases and a 20% year-over-year increase in corporate client onboarding completions. Notably, over 40% of BNY's code in the first quarter was authored by AI. The bank utilizes an updated AI platform, ELIZA 2, which creates digital employees for tasks like payment validations, with approximately 140 digital employees and 220 enterprise AI solutions in development as of March 31. Furthermore, roughly 50% of human employees use AI daily, contributing to improved financial outcomes, including higher revenue per employee. Vince stressed the importance of embedding AI into workflows rather than pushing it away, noting that the rapid, exponential scaling of the technology is now a tangible reality. Speaking at a panel discussion at the Milken Institute's annual conference, Vince also addressed other financial topics, including macroeconomic trends and the U.S. Treasury's selection of BNY as the financial agent for the Trump Accounts program. Vince framed this savings initiative, which offers tax-free growth for savings accounts for American children, as a method to increase wealth accessibility through compounding interest, projecting potential nest egg growth of hundreds of thousands of dollars. A recent commentary by Daniel McCarthy for the Creators Syndicate raises serious concerns about the current climate in American college classrooms, suggesting a form of self-imposed social control mirroring tactics used by authoritarian regimes. McCarthy cites an Ivy League professor who observed that students are hesitant to engage in open class discussions about philosophy and politics, not due to fear of the professor, but from fear of their peers. McCarthy draws parallels between this dynamic and historical totalitarian methods, noting that regimes have long attempted to sow suspicion among citizens. He compares the modern phenomenon of students censoring themselves on social media to the tactics employed by communist states, specifically referencing George Orwell's 1984 and China's social credit system. The author argues that students fear being recorded discussing politics on personal devices and are unwilling to disagree with classmates, fearing social ostracism, particularly if the disagreement involves members of disadvantaged groups. He suggests that social media has created an online inquisition where interactions between different demographic groups are scrutinized. McCarthy points to a conditioning within liberalism, claiming that many young people have been taught that good faith debate on serious subjects is inherently offensive, leading them to prioritize silence over speaking up. He posits that this self-censorship, even without explicit punishment, results in a form of brainwashing akin to Winston Smith's experience in 1984. The piece further suggests that this American-style social credit system is enforced through decentralized, less coercive means, using seemingly compassionate ideologies as a pretext for enforcing submission. McCarthy cites a Stanford University study indicating that 1/3 of American teens prefer using AI for serious conversations, because AI is programmed to be people-pleasing and avoid confrontation. He concludes by suggesting that the resulting societal traits, fragility, bitterness, and timidity, are enforced by young people against perceived outliers. McCarthy posits that social isolation is an ally to socialism, and that robust debate is a vital countermeasure against this creeping control, emphasizing that authentic community, which totalitarian states cannot eradicate, remains the key to freedom. Thomas Tull is spearheading a massive effort to revitalize American manufacturing through his advanced manufacturing company, Ray, Build, aiming to restore the nation's industrial base for future generations. Tull is currently touring the Ray, Build plant in New Kensington, Pennsylvania, a 1 million square foot facility that embodies his vision to rebuild U.S. factory work that has been lost overseas. Tull's commitment to this vision stems from a belief in American industrial capability, an idea solidified when Jeff Wilke, former Amazon president, urged Tull to invest in building domestic manufacturing hubs. Tull views revitalizing manufacturing and rebuilding the U.S. workforce as the deepest expression of patriotism. His work is deeply rooted in the region's history. Tull emphasizes the local expertise, including engineering and robotics knowledge from institutions like Carnegie Mellon University, alongside the legacy of manufacturing in the area. He points to the high-tech applications of robotics and 3D manufacturing being developed at the facility, particularly in aerospace and defense. New Kensington has experienced significant economic decline since the 1970s, with factory closures leading to population loss. Tull is drawn to such places, sharing a connection to the Appalachian region and the historical importance of river and railroad commerce in fostering industrial growth, a legacy evident in areas like Binghamton, New York. Beyond manufacturing, Tull is a multifaceted figure, serving on the boards of prestigious institutions including Carnegie Mellon University, MIT, the Smithsonian Institution, the National Baseball Hall of Fame, and the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. He is also a minority owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Yankees, and co-chairman of TWG Global, which focuses on artificial intelligence. Tull's entrepreneurial journey began with buying and operating laundromats, where he developed data-driven washing machine technology, demonstrating an early knack for efficiency and innovation. He believes that success in America is achievable through hard work, emphasizing that individuals from any background can succeed if they apply themselves. Recognizing the growing skills gap in critical sectors like AI, robotics, and defense, Tull has forged important partnerships. He recently connected with Mike Rowe, host of Dirty Jobs, who strongly echoed Tull's concerns about the workforce. Together, they are developing a Pittsburgh-based event in collaboration with U.S. Steel and CMU to highlight the need for both researchers and skilled workers to build the future of AI data centers. Experts have lauded Tull's pragmatic approach. MIT President Sally Kornbluth noted his ability to bridge the gap between STEM research and the trades. Senator Tom Cotton described Tull as profoundly patriotic, noting his dedication to achieving national goals behind the scenes without seeking personal credit. Tull concludes that the goal is not merely to recover the past, but to make places like New Kensington the center of the future, stating, "That is not just our obligation. That is our guiding purpose." Social media content creators are buzzing about a unique experience at Jacksonville's original fried pie shop. The buzz centers around popular British social media personality Jason Riley's first encounter with a fried pie at the establishment. The experience, captured in a Facebook screenshot, highlights the growing interest in local culinary spots among online creators. Riley, known for his vlogging, shared his experience, sparking conversation across social media platforms about the shop's offerings and atmosphere. This interaction underscores the power of social media influencers in driving local food trends and drawing attention to independent businesses like the original fried pie shop.